Hello crafty friends, welcome to day 2 of Watercolour Week. My name is Natalie and today I have got a rainbow card for you created using the wet on dry and the kissing watercolour techniques. If you want to know what supplies I'm using, check out the first video in the series because I give you a quick run through. But to start this card, I simply get my pencil and my T-square ruler out and draw a couple of guidelines, just a horizontal line so I know where my rainbow is going to sit, and a little dash in the middle so I know where the centre of my rainbow is going to be. Just like last time, I prepare all my paint colours in advance of starting painting because I want to have them ready to go. I don't want any of my paint that's already on my card drying before I can get to my next colour. So I'm actually painting this rainbow upside down. I find this the easiest way to get even looking rainbow arches. I don't know if anyone else has tried this technique. If you have, do let me know. But as I say, I find this the easiest way to paint a rainbow. So I started with purple in the middle and painted a small arc. Then I went for indigo and painted a slightly larger arc, leaving a little white gap in between the two, but in one spot just touching the indigo into the purple so that they bleed into one another and give a lovely blend. This is the kissing technique. Just like I did with the heart in the first video, I'm using the wet on dry technique, putting wet paint on dry paper, and then I'm using the kissing technique where I allow two colours to touch ever so slightly and bleed into one another. The two colours kiss, allowing the colours to mix and mingle. And I only do this in 1 or 2 spots per colour because obviously I want the rainbow to still look like a rainbow and have each arc being the right colour, but it does look lovely to have a little bit of blending going on. So slowly and gradually, this is played back to you in real time. I haven't sped it up or slowed it down. So this is the speed at which I painted this. And I gradually, carefully work my way through the 7 colours of the rainbow until I get to red. To turn this rainbow into a card, I cut it out from this panel in a horizontal strip and mounted that strip on a piece of ivory coloured linen textured cardstock, and then I mounted that on a 4x6 ivory coloured linen textured cardstock card blank. Again, because the watercolour paper I'm using is quite off-white, it just looks nicer on ivory cardstock than it does on white cardstock. And to add a sentiment to this particular card, I just stamped it in black ink, and the sentiment reads "one day at a time," and I think this would make a really nice empathy or sympathy card, or a thinking of you card, maybe for someone who's going through a bit of a difficult time at the moment. I hope you're enjoying today's video and the Watercolour Week series so far. If you are, it would be great if you could like the video, leave me a comment, subscribe, and maybe even share it with your friends on social media. That would really help my channel out. So here's the finished card. You can see the horizontal strip and the sentiment stamped there. And here's another card that I made using the exact same technique, but instead of cutting out a strip, I cut my rainbow out using a square stitched frame die. And here's a final rainbow card made using the wet on dry, but not the kissing technique. But to jazz up the rainbow a little bit, I did some stamping on the red arc, I added some enamel dots on the orange arc, and I added some glitter Nuvo drops on the blue arc. As I say, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Do leave me a comment and let me know which of the cards you like the most. I think the second one might be my favourite, the one with the stitched square frame die. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 3 of Watercolour Week. Bye for now.